And now we're going to focus on Paula. Paula says that her husband, this is Ryan's Roses. Paula said that her husband reconnected with an ex over Instagram. And she says she was fine with it. But then things changed. Paula, good morning. Thank you for coming on. So we know that you were fine with the reconnect on Instagram, but then what changed your mind? What happened?
I listen to Ryan's Roses all the time, and it got me thinking. I have this fear that he would send those to her instead of me.
So you think that if we were to call him, you heard other people, and if we were to call him, she would be top of mind, not you? It's
just a suspicion. I just need to know. I'm, if he doesn't send them to her, if he sends them to me, just let it go. Just don't confront him even. Cause he just never even needs to know I did this. I just need to get the thought out of my head.
Okay. We're going to get to the call right now. Let me just put you on hold. How long have you been married?
We've been married for 8 years.
Ryan's Roses. We're calling her husband next. I want to get into business mode here. Paula is on the line. She wrote to us for Ryan's Roses, and we're about to call her husband. She was fine with him reconnecting with an ex over Instagram. Why were you okay with that?
Because, everyone in our lives, they come into our lives for a reason. They make us who we are. I don't feel like you have to cut off an ex just because it ended. I trust my husband. I love my husband. He's not going to be running off somewhere with someone. So and he's very open with me. He has communicated with me when they went to coffee, when they had lunch.
But here I'm trying to figure out. So we're about to call him, but if you're fine with that, he's open with you, he communicates with you. What are you so worried about?
Right. I listen to your show. I listen to Ryan's Roses. It just got me thinking.
So you don't trust him, and you don't think he's communicating with you. You think he's going to send the roses to the other woman.
I just want to know 100%.
What is her name?
Julie.
Julie. Okay. All right. Be very quiet. We're going to call him and see what we can find out. I just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on KIIS-FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on KIIS-FM.
All right. Be very quiet. Here we go. Tanya, you're up.
Hello.
Hi, is this Seth?
It is.
Hi, Seth. My name is Liliana. I'm the owner of a new flower shop right here in Moreno Valley. It's Lilies and More. And I wanted to call and offer you a free dozen roses today. I don't need any information from you, just who you want to send them to and a note.
They're free?
Completely free. I don't need any of your credit card information. I'm being totally serious. I just need the name of who you want to send them to and the address, and I'll get them out by 1 p.m. today.
I've been told there's no such thing as a free lunch, so I think maybe I'll just turn those down.
I don't know who told you that, but that's not, we're doing this. We're new here, and we just want to get our name out there. So if you like the flowers, maybe next time you can buy some, or if you recommend us to friends and family, that's really all I'm asking for.
All right. If you don't need any credit card info, I guess there's no harm. Sure. Let's send these flowers to Julie.
Okay, perfect. Julie, that's so nice. Who's Julie to you?
Oh, she's just a friend.
Okay, because I can do red roses, I can do lilies. Our lilies are beautiful. And what do you want to put on the note?
Let's say, I hope these will brighten your day, something like that.
So cute.
Seth, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that your wife, Paula, is on the line, and we know, you should hear this, that we know about Julie and that she's an ex of yours, and you guys have been seeing each other with your wife knowing about. But now you've sent roses to her without thinking of your wife, saying, I hope These will brighten your day. Why is Julie, your ex, the first person you send romantic red roses to and not your wife?
Because she needs her day brightened. It's no big deal.
Okay, it is a big deal, and I won't speak about that. Paula, why don't you tell your husband, Seth, why it's a big deal?
Seth, why are you sending them to her? Why not send them to me?
Look, Paula, she's going through a really hard time right now. We're pals. We talk. I talked to her last night. Her job sucks. She got dumped. They're free flowers. I mean, what's the big deal here?
Wait, you were talking to her last night? Why were you talking to her last night?
Because she was in a really bad place.
No, Seth, I don't like your. I don't mean to say what I'm going to say, but I don't love the way you talk.
Well, all right. You mean you kind of sprung this whole thing
just
on me,
think
and now
well, that's fine. By the way, I didn't spring anything on you. Your wife thinks that something's going on with you and another woman, so I'm not involved at all. But I will say you sound so condescending and almost emotionless about it, and you have no understanding for why your wife may think something's wrong, which is to me is a red flag.
Well, I guess you're policing the way I'm responding when I'm on the middle of the area. I guess I'm a bit defensive.
Maybe Paula. Do you think he sounds like someone that loves and cares for you? It doesn't sound like it to me.
Seth, I'm a little bit floored here because I thought you were telling me every time you were coming in contact with her, I thought we were having open discussions about this. And now you're telling me that you were talking to her yesterday. I'm trying to wrap my mind around this, and it's
Paula, look, I'm sorry. You sound super upset, and I wish we could have this discussion not on the air, but still, I get it. You sound like you've been sidelined here, and I do. I tell you every time we see each other. I didn't know I part of that was to let you know every time I make a call, right? Did you have to know about every phone call? Do you tell me about every phone call you have with, everybody?
No, Seth. No, we're not, Seth, we're not playing that game. Do you tell me? This, for the moment, focuses on you, and I'm going to let you...
Ryan? What game, Ryan? What game are we playing, Ryan?
Seth, this is not for us to debate. I'm going to let you guys go. I mean, you're welcome. You're very welcome. I'm going to let you guys go. And Julie is not, I don't think, Paula, Julie is who he should be sending red roses to. So in my experience, Seth, I'm going to actually hang up on your line for a second.
He did say she was just a friend.
Shoot. I hung up on both of them. All right. If we know Paula's number, get her back. Seth, I don't need that guy. Seth's guilty. Seth's got something going on. First of all, he's condescending to his wife. You just heard that. There are a lot of things that you could jump to conclusions there, but also it's just not okay that you send red roses to your ex when you're married. Like, it's just not. I'm not okay with it.
I agree with you. No, I totally agree with you, but I do find it weird that he said, when I said, who is she to you? He said, just a friend.
But that's not what I believe. I believe I don't know. I think
he's emotionally cheating, but I don't think he's physically cheated yet.
I don't like the way he spoke to his wife. Paula, I don't know what's happening with your husband, but he spoke in a tone that I didn't think was okay. Totally judgmental, and I probably shouldn't say it, but I really think there's something going on there, or there's something going on with the two of you that we don't even know about. But I'm a little worried about the way he spoke condescendingly to you.
I don't even know what to say. I'm floored.
There's not much more we can do, and he's not having a lot of. He's not having it, so I just will let you guys go and sort it out. But I do wish you luck, and I think that you should really, really listen to how he speaks to you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Good luck, Paul. Thank you for coming on. It's my naive 2 cents, but I just always worry when people are condescending to other people they're supposed to be partners with.
Yeah.
Just to recap, Ryan's Roses. This guy Seth talking to his wife bothered me.
Yeah.
I almost have less concern if the guy was cheating, but like sympathetic, empathetic, like had some emotion towards his wife.
Right.
But he was so talking in a derogatory, talking down, talking unequal partner type tone that it bothered me almost more than the cheaters.
I always want to give them the benefit of the doubt because I think sometimes, you know, if we're like, you're on the air and they kind of get thrown off and then their first knee jerk reaction is anger. So I like to think that might not be how they always speak to their partner, but
so
not great.
I just was looking up how to deal with someone that talks down to you. You know, patronizing conversation.
What does Google say?
It says a lot of different things about it. I mean, some say just walk out, right? Just leave, but that's hard to do. Here, they say don't take it personally. That's hard to do. They say expect it and ignore it. I don't like that either. Be upfront and call them out. Excuse yourself. Maybe just excuse yourself. Like, you know what? I am not having this conversation while you talk like that. You can speak, but not with that. I don't know. Is it tone for me that's like a trigger? Tone triggers me.
Yeah, it's tone, but also, you know what's interesting is I think that maybe he talks to her like that all the time because. But
that's my red flag.
This in the bud. Yeah, you need to like nip this in the beginning because if it becomes a pattern, it's a lot harder to break a pattern.
But I worry what's behind that pattern, I think is what I'm saying to you. Like where there's smoke, there could be fire, and that freaked me out a little bit.
Oh, this reminds me of the conversation we put a pin in last week about Mark and Kelly Ripa.
How could this remind you of that perfect couple?
Because you were saying how they're so in sync and they like really have it down. And I said, were they always that way? Or did they have to did they go through some growing pains in the beginning? Well, you said you'd find out.
Okay. Well, text me early tomorrow morning. And when I'm with her, I'll ask.
Okay.
All right. But you have to get up early.
Like 3 a.m.
Whatever. You can get up at 3:30. All right. Let me grab Miranda. Hi, good morning, Miranda. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So, what do you think? You heard what we're saying. What do you think about Seth, Ryan's Roses?
So, my thought is you guys didn't ask a really important question, and that's what was their breakup about, you know? Like,
I know.
Did you dump him?
Do you know what happens to us, Miranda? Not to give you any excuse, but almost as if you're listening, you're in it. You kind of like you have all these thoughts and you ask questions, and then when you look back at it, you go, "I wish I would have asked this." Kind of like if you're in a conversation like that, you know?
Yeah, I get it. I just wonder, like, if she dumped him, then like he's probably maybe still has feelings for her, and like you know.
Chip, I don't know. Right, but still, he had a chip on his shoulder. He had a weird tone about it, and he sent the red roses to the ex-girlfriend when he's married. It seems all bad.
Oh no, he's totally in the wrong. I'm just saying, like, maybe he's got feelings for her and he's not telling anybody, you know? Because like I had an ex who was still into his ex, you know, and eventually they got back together because he still had unresolved feelings. And it really sucks to be on the other side of that. But it's like this guy needs to own up to whatever he's feeling, right?
You know what sucks? When we, as individuals, let someone into our hearts and then get hurt by them.
Yeah.
Preach, brother.
And and every time someone's in that organ, it's in the back of your mind, you're like, you will hurt me.
And don't you feel like it makes your heart like shrink a little?
Yeah, it takes a piece away. Tubbs, you're welcome to jump into this, but once we let someone in our heart, beware, caution flags everywhere, because that person has the power to crush you.
Mm-hmm. But they also have the power to make your life beautiful. For
how long? Until they crush you. Miranda, we don't want to bring you into this, but you understand, and have a good day. You know what I mean? Like, think about, I don't want to use names, but Patty, go ahead.
I
Go
am
ahead.
grateful that I am not loved the way I thought I wanted to be loved.
Okay, we need to put a pin
Okay.
in that because what the hell?
I think we need another show. I don't know when it airs, 11 p.m. at night, called the Pin Cushion Podcast.
Pin cushion. Hold on, that is a lot to unpack. Do we have time right now, Ryan, or do we need to move
No, we
forward?
definitely don't have time right now. We may have to do it tomorrow.
No, not tomorrow. I was going to say, can you play some commercials and songs and we come back to it?
Let me say it again. I am grateful that I am not loved the way I thought I wanted to be loved.
Can I understand it first? I'm grateful. I am not loved. Oh, because you thought you wanted a different kind of love?
I was looking for
Fairy
a
tale
different kind
love.
of love. We're all looking for someone to fill a void inside us. But no one can ever fill that void because you have to fill that void for you.
Right. But I'm just saying, to go back on the same theme, once someone's in, they have the keys to the castle to crush you.
No, they don't. That's
Just to
because
hurt
you
you.
gave them the keys. You
No,
shouldn't
my
give
dad
anyone
got my
the keys
key.
to
Whatever.
anything.
Fob's key. Trust me. If I fall in love with someone and they leave me, I'm hurt. Like there's no, I was filled before they came into my heart. I'm gonna be fine. No.
Yes.
Patty, it doesn't
Always be
work
hurt.
like that. It doesn't. I don't know
does
who
work
you
that
guys
way.
are.
I am an example of that.
I'm gonna make an executive decision. It's time for Ryan's Roses. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, I snoop in my husband's phone. I'm not proud of it, but I go through his texts and his Instagram because I've just heard too many stories. The other night, he was asleep. I was looking at his Instagram, and it seemed weird. There was a bunch of pictures of him around San Francisco. That's when I noticed it was a different account. Why would he have a second Instagram account? Also, a bunch of his buddies from work are liking his photos along with one woman. I have no idea who she is. Her account is private. All I can tell is that her name seems to be Taylor. And in her bio, the pin is dropped in Palo Alto. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
So,
Quite the deep dive.
Paula, thanks for coming on. How long you been snooping in the phone?
I mean, it's been a while. I just kind of had a feeling, and I usually go through his phone when I have my gut intuition that something might be going on. So,
Don't you think that if your relationship at the point where you're going through someone's
Yeah.
phone that it's already bad?
I mean, I have thought about that, but I'm very loyal, and I try to give people the benefit of the doubt, and I just, I do feel extremely distraught, but it's just something that, it's loyalty, I guess, for me, and it's hard to let something go after so long.
Has
And,
he hurt you in the
know,
past and for you to
we
lose
have
his trust?
children. Not to my knowledge. I mean, it would be ideal to think that that hasn't been the case, but just, I just have that intuition, it's kind of like a woman's intuition type of scenario. So that's what prompted me to kind of snoop through his phone, if you will.
Okay, well, I'm very interested to hear. How long have you been married?
It's 20 years plus.
Wow.
Wow.
All right. Hold on one second. I'm very interested to hear who he sends the roses to. That is next. So we have Paula on the line in Norwalk. Over 20 years of marriage. She has snooped in her husband's phone for years. She found a second Instagram account. She also saw that there are likes from one woman. She has no idea who she is. The account is private. She thinks her name is Taylor. And in her bio, the pin is dropped in Palo Alto. So that's what we know. Let's get Paula on the line. Paula, we're going to have Sissany call your husband and offer him roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card. So I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on KIIS-FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on KIIS-FM.
What's his name, your husband? Okay, we're going to call now. Be very quiet until we find out who he sends them to, and then we tell him that he's on the air. We're curious to see if he sends them to somebody named Taylor based on your email here. Here we go. Good luck.
Hello?
Hi, is Tom there?
Yeah, Tom.
Hi, Tom. My name is Holly. I'm calling from the Pretty Petal. We're a brand new flower shop here in Norwalk. How are you doing this morning?
Good. What can I help you with?
Well, we're brand new. Like I mentioned, we're actually right on Pioneer Boulevard near the Taekwondo Karate Studio. Do you know where that is?
Uh-huh.
The reason I'm calling is because we want to promote our delivery service. And so we're offering local residents free flowers that they can send to anybody that they'd like. Usually it's a family member or anybody that you choose, and they'll receive them by lunchtime today.
Oh, okay. Well, can you just send them to my office?
Sure. I can probably do that, but we have a note that you can put on there. So, like, who would you want to send them to?
Oh, okay. Put Danae.
Danae?
Yeah, Danae. And just write 2 more days and just like a heart emoji.
2 more days and then a heart emoji. Okay, that's good. And then, what do you want me to like write? Love, Tom?
Sure, that's fine.
Okay.
Tom, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. Have your wife of 20 years and more, Paula, on the line. What's happening in 2 more days with Danae?
I'm sorry, what's going on?
Well, that's exactly the question.
I don't know how to answer this. What is, I'm not really sure what's happening.
Okay, so Danae, you're going to see her in 2 more days, heart emoji.
Who's Danae?
I really don't want to get into this right now on the phone.
I understand. No, we understand that. I would not want that. But Danae in 2 days and a heart emoji, that's not your wife. So what's going on with you and Danae? Paula has seen the evidence.
What evidence?
Paula, do you want to speak?
Who is Danae?
What? Are you serious?
What's happening? What is happening, Tom?
Look, we just have to talk, okay? I mean, I'm not going to do this on the radio or wherever I'm on right now. It's not happening.
I was on your phone. I saw it.
So Danae is the woman that you're seeing?
That's not, no. We don't need to get into that, but you and I really do need to talk.
Wait. Who's Taylor?
Why do you have 2 Instagram accounts?
I don't know who Taylor. I think it's the guy who works in the San Francisco office. I don't know a Taylor.
Okay, you're going up there in 2 days. Is that what's happening? You're having an affair?
Look, okay. I'm telling you, we just have to have a conversation, you and I.
We need to talk.
Yeah, we definitely need to talk.
How old is she?
I'm not going to get into that right now, all right? But we got to talk.
Okay.
How old is she, Tom?
Tom,
you know what I mean?
You just sent roses to Danae and said just 2 more days with a heart emoji. So it's clear that you're cheating on your wife. So just tell her what's going on.
I don't want to talk about this on here.
This is your chance to come clean.
Well, her and I can do that privately.
Well, then you have something to come clean about.
All right. Well, Paula,
who is Danae? Who is Taylor?
Are you seeing more than one woman, Tom?
Are you having an affair?
I told you 5 times already. I'm not getting into this on here.
All right. Well, then, Paula, we'll let you and Tom go. But clearly, he's seeing another woman, and her name is Danae. At least we know that.
Clearly.
All right. Good luck.
I'm so sorry, Paula.
Yeah.
Good luck. Bye-bye. So is Taylor a guy?
She thought that Taylor was a girl.
Yeah, but then he said Taylor is somebody he works with, but I can't believe him.
I don't believe anything he's saying.
And Danae, 2 more days, heart emoji. What else could it be? It's time for Ryan's Roses. It's time for Ryan's Not Roses. We're not going to give away roses. We're going to do a vacation pack, but here is the email that comes to us from Peter in Highland Park. It says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, I don't know if you ever call wives, but I really need your help. My wife has been going out with work friends a lot ever since she got a promotion. She has so many good-looking guys at work around her all the time. To be honest, sometimes it makes me wonder if any of those guys have asked her out. So he feels threatened by the guys at her work. He says, my wife is beautiful, and the way she's acting worries me. Now, we don't have a lot of details, so let's try and get Peter on the line. Hi, Peter.
Hey, how are you?
I'm well. How are you, buddy?
I'm okay.
How long have you been married to your wife?
Oh, gosh, 7 years now.
And I just read the email to Sissany and to everybody. So we know that there is concern about some of these guys at work. Has there been anything other than her strange behavior or just the fact that this is in your head? Have you found anything material that may lead you to think she's actually cheating?
No, I haven't found any material, but it's one of those things where it's kind of like an intuition thing. I feel it, and I don't know if I'm just being paranoid because of her behavior. I haven't seen anything like emails.
What has caused you to be threatened by these guys at work? What's the real deal with them?
Honestly, they're like studs, man. They're really good looking guys. They're successful. And she works in a professional, she's a banker. She works at a bank and she just got a promotion. She's successful too. And that's one of the things that attracts me to her. But
of course, but forget about us. Forget about the call.
Yeah. Don't you trust her?
Yeah. You've got to be confident in your relationship, man.
I do trust her, but I've been burned before. And so I know how you can trust somebody and have that come out of left field. So I think maybe that's kind of playing into it as well.
All right. We're going to do this, and we don't do it often. We're happy to do it anytime for any guy ever. Matter of fact, we should balance this out a little bit, guys, if it's going on in your life. But we're going to come back and try and call your wife, okay?
Okay.
Peter, we're going to call your wife now, and we're going to offer her a vacation weekend instead of roses, okay?
Sounds good.
And we'll see how it goes. Now, Sissany, she thinks she knows how this is going to work, so I'm going to trust her on this one. Is this the first time you've called a wife, Sissany?
I think it is, yeah.
All right, this is all on you. So what we need to do now is get your permission, Peter, for us to call your wife. So I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever her name is on KIIS-FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on KIIS-FM.
Great. All right. Good luck, my friend. We'll try and find out what's going on, all right?
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, is this Julie?
This is she.
Hi, this is Beverly. I'm calling from Spontaneous Destinations. We're giving away some free stays at some of our newest couples resorts. Are you interested in a free trip? They're absolutely free. I don't need any credit card information from you, any billing info.
Peter, are you on the other line?
Yeah. Hello?
Julie, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. Your husband is feeling threatened by some guys at work and is concerned that maybe something is going on. He asked us to call you. So, Peter, why don't you tell your wife what's causing this problem?
All right, Jewel. Well, you know my past, and you know that I've kind of had things like this happen before. And to be perfectly honest, like when I see a pattern start like this, it kind of continues to. I just feel like you drifting. You know what I mean? Like, and I've been to plenty of banks. I don't know how many mixers you have to do after a banking day. I've never even heard of that. You're not in sales.
Peter, what is your past that you refer to?
I had someone leave me for somebody else, and she knows that.
But not your wife. Yeah, but not your wife. Not someone who you married, who you love.
She's. I mean, look, I don't know much about either of you, but you need to realize that you got to have trust in this relationship. You know, just because something happened in the past doesn't mean that everybody in your life, your only wife, is going to do it to you. You know, you can't let that fester, and you can't let that become something that makes an issue that's not an issue with your wife. So, Julie, let me ask you: are you cheating on your husband?
No.
So how do we
Absolutely not.
then take it down a notch, and so that there's trust and confidence? What's your suggestion?
There's no reason for him not to trust me. Plus, he's seen the people that I work with. Not anyone I would ever cheat with if I were to cheat, which I'm not.
Right. Okay. Peter, we're going to let you and your wife work this out together. I hope that you can have a peaceful relationship and get up every day and know that she's all about you, and she's hopefully thinking of you all the time. And Julie, to the extent you can help him with that, it'd be great.
Yeah, you can include him a little bit more, Julie.
All right?
Yeah, honestly, that's it.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks.
Right. It's time for Ryan's Roses. This is a public service. Rachel in Sherman Oaks, she says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband's an actor. We're both actors. He got a recurring role on a show. One of the stars is his celebrity crush. We spoke about it. He speaks highly of her. The show first started. He said it was amazing to finally meet her. She says, lately, he's been spending a lot of time with the cast going out after the tapings. She says, I'm not that jealous. I'm happy for him. But now he barely mentions her or any of the cast. I think something's up.
That's key.
So he was so into it, and now he doesn't talk about it. Rachel, you smell guilt is what I hear here, right?
Yes.
I don't think you're wrong. There's a psychological issue here. If he was talking about it and excited about it, enthusiastic about it, why full stop? Why'd that change?
I don't know. It's fishy to me.
So you knew this individual. It seems like what a coincidence that he gets a recurring role with his celebrity crush, right?
I mean, I'm happy for him and everything, but now it's getting shady to me.
Does he ever invite you out with them?
No, he does not.
Did the other cast members invite their significant others out?
I really wouldn't know. I mean, I'm assuming maybe, but I'm not invited, which is bothering me.
I get it. I would be bothered too, because you actually, truly, you want to share in all the success and excitement with him. It's not about anything else.
Grow together.
I really do. I am happy for him, but now I'm like, what's happening? I'm not invited to tapings anymore. You know, I used to be invited to them at least.
I want to know who this is, but I also want to be careful. So is this celebrity crush married or not?
I'm not going to say anything about who it is because I don't want to end up on Us Magazine in case I'm crazy and wrong.
Where do they shoot the show?
I don't want to give too many hints.
Radford.
I'll give you the network has 3 letters.
It's not Bravo.
It's not Bravo.
It's not Bravo.
Or E.
B-R-A-V. It's not E. All right, Rachel, so hang on one second. We understand. We'll get him on the line next. We're making the Roses call now. Rachel, married to an actor, got a recurring role on a show with his celebrity crush. She's thrilled. Yay. Excite. He was talking about it. And then all of a sudden, after going out with the cast several times, he stopped talking about her and the cast and the show. She thinks he's guilty. And she thinks that because it's his crush, that he was open to messing around, and he did. And so that's where we are. Rachel, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your husband's name is on KIIS-FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on KIIS-FM.
Here is what will happen. Sissany is going to call him. She will offer him roses. We want to find out who he sends the roses to. Maybe it's this person on the show, or maybe it's you, maybe it's somebody else. I don't know. We want to find that out. Then we'll try and find out what message he writes on the card. That will tell us even more of the story. Very important. Very important that you do not jump in and say anything until we tell you to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are we good?
We're good.
Good luck, Rachel.
Thank you.
Here we go. So we do not know the show or the crush person, just if you're just joining us. Go ahead.
Hello.
Hi, I'm looking for Jay.
This is Jay.
Hi, Jay. My name is Vivian. I'm calling from Vivian's Floral Design here in Sherman Oaks. How you doing this morning?
Oh, doing all right. How about yourself?
I'm good. I'm actually calling because we're a new flower shop and we're trying to promote our delivery service. So we're giving away a dozen red roses. Actually, you can choose any color if you'd like and send them to anybody that you'd like today.
Oh, nice. That's great.
Yeah, they're absolutely free. We're just trying to promote, our delivery service. We're right by the Fish Dish and the TJ Maxx right there on Ventura. Do you know where that is?
Yeah. Oh, that's great. No, that makes sense because my number gets out there sometimes, so that makes sense.
Okay, cool. So, anybody that you'd like to send these flowers to?
Well, let me see. I kind of really want to send them to Sarah, but I'm not sure how I'd get them to her. Because I don't have her address.
Sarah. Okay. Well, who's Sarah to you?
Oh, she's just who I would want to send the flowers to.
Okay. Well,
red roses would be great.
Okay. Well, we can start with a note at least. What would you like to put on the note?
You know what? Because I don't have her address. You know what? It's probably not a good idea.
Oh,
you know what? Never mind. No.
No. We can send them. You know where she works?
No, it's okay. Forget about it. It's not a good idea, probably even. So.
No. Well, are you sure?
Jay, it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. That's Sissany. I've got your wife, Rachel, on the line, who asked us to give you a call. Thanks for staying on the line with us here for just a second. Who is Sarah that you're sending the roses to? Is this a woman that you work with on a show?
What?
Rachel's on the phone, and she's asked us to reach out to you. Rachel, you may speak. She asked us to reach out to you to find out if you're cheating on her with the star of the TV show where you have a recurring role. It sounds
Jay.
It sounds like you're sending her roses. Rachel, is Sarah the woman he works with?
I don't know. Who the hell is Sarah? Is that some kind of fake name, Jay? Who the hell is Sarah?
It's not
Are
the
you
actress.
kidding me right now, Rachel?
What?
Oh, hold on.
Are you kidding?
Go ahead.
Oh my God.
This is not cool. You know what? Just stop this. You're ruining this for us. Stop this.
Yeah,
right now.
I'm ruining this. To stop this right now. Fine, I'll stop this right now. I'm going to stop this right now. Jerk.
Jay, who is Sarah?
No, I gotta go. Okay,
She's hung up on us.
Go.
Hold on, Jay. Rachel's hung up on us. Who's Sarah? Is Sarah the name of the actress you work with? Hello, Jay? Hello? Jay.
He's gone.
So he's cheating.
Mm-hmm.
Or he's trying, or he's not, the door isn't closed to something. It's time for Ryan's Roses. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, I saw a text pop up on my husband's phone from a friend of ours. I thought it was probably a group text to both of us, but I never got it. It's odd that she would be texting him only when I had the chance. I went in, I looked for the text in his phone. It wasn't there. Very strange to me that it wasn't there. I asked her if she texted my husband. She said no. I've not asked him anything about it because he's just going to deny it. So what has happened to the text and why is this going on? Rachel, thanks for coming on.
Hi, thanks.
So I find it strange that the text was gone. It was like erased out of guilt.
He deleted it.
Yeah, well, that's the part that made me really suspicious because, I mean, why would you erase a text? I mean, I have texts on my phone that are from like years ago. I don't purposely erase something unless there's a reason. So that's what made me want to.
And is this friend of yours, this mutual friend of yours, is she married?
She is. So, I mean, that's kind of sketchy too. I don't even want to think about, what's going to go on with their relationship if all this is true, but I'm more worried about my own.
Of course. Do you guys have kids?
Yeah, 3.
How long have you been married?
We've been married like 7 years.
Okay, so there's something strange going on. It wasn't a group text. He deleted the text. She's reaching out to him directly. It's a Ryan's Roses call. We go. Let's do it right after this. Hang on one second. Rachel's on the phone in Cyprus. She is ready to have Sissany confront her husband. Mm-hmm. So you think that your mutual friend is in direct contact with your husband. You saw the text come across. You thought it was a group text. It wasn't. It was just between the two of them. Then you checked his phone and the text didn't exist. He deleted the text. So what's her name, the other friend?
Her name is Jen.
So what we want to do is find out if he's going to send the flowers to you, someone else, Jen. So Sissany's going to offer him some roses. We'll be very quiet. We'll hear all of it, but we want to see what he puts on the card and who he sends it to, okay?
Okay.
So I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on KIIS-FM.
All right, Ryan, you have my permission to call on KIIS-FM.
All right, good luck. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Vince.
This is Vince.
Hi, Vince. My name is Vicky. I'm calling from V's Flowers right here in Cyprus. How you doing this morning?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So we're basically celebrating our grand opening, and this week we have selected one person to select free roses. So that is you this morning. So congratulations. You've been selected to receive the free dozen roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like.
I don't really want to pay for anything.
Oh, they're absolutely free. So I don't need any credit card info, billing info, anything like that. I just need the name of the person that you'd want to send them to, and we can get them out by lunchtime. And we just hope that you refer us to friends and family. Like I said, we're brand new. We're right on Valley View Street.
Okay, I know where that is.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds nice, I guess. Okay.
Okay, great.
What do I have to do?
So who would you like to send them to? Give me the name.
Jen?
Jen. Okay, cool. Is that with 2 N's or 1 N?
1 N.
Okay, cool. Who's that? Is that someone special?
A friend.
Oh, a friend?
Oh my God. Vince?
Hello?
Vince, I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. We have your wife, Rachel, on the phone. She was suspect that something might be going on between you and Jen. Clearly, you just sent another woman roses. What's going on, Vince?
What? That's what I'm wondering. What is? I'm on the radio?
Yeah.
Vince, why did you just send roses to Jen?
And not your wife.
Jen is a friend of mine?
Are you asking us?
I don't believe that. I saw the text message. She sent you a text message the other day, and she didn't send it to everybody. She just sent it to you, and you went in and you deleted it because I checked your phone later. And I wasn't going to be petty and tell you that I did it, but my God, I'm glad I did because I would have never known. How long has this been going on? You've been sneaking around with her? With my friend?
There's nothing going on. No, she's my friend too.
Roses. You wouldn't send roses.
Because she's a friend and she deserves something nice.
What about your wife?
Don't I do nice things for you all the time?
When's the last time you sent me roses? Please. I'm making your food. I'm washing your clothes. I'm raising your
Vince, what's the nature of your relationship with Jen?
You're raising our kids. Like, I mean...
Yes, but the whole point is that I'm doing all this work, and I could deserve some roses too, and your excuse of sending them to Jen after deleting a text message from her is that she's a friend and she deserves roses. Please. I don't believe that for a second. Now I really want to know what's going on. What the hell, then?
Nothing's going on.
Just come
I deleted
clean.
the text message because it was nothing, and I don't like saving stupid things on my phone.
This doesn't add up. None of this adds up. We have children. What kind of an example is your... we have 3 kids. How am I supposed to explain to them, Daddy Steven was our friend Jen? I cannot believe you.
Vince.
There's nothing really to explain. We haven't done anything.
Vince.
Text messages back and forth isn't anything.
That's not... but you just sent roses to another woman. That's a bad step.
Well, I mean, who cares about roses? I mean...
Apparently you do, because you sent them to her.
All right, look, Vince, Rachel, we're going to let you guys sort this out, but I think where there's smoke, there's fire here, Rachel. Good luck to you. We didn't, she jumped in.
She jumped in.
We didn't get a chance to see what was going to be on the card.
I know.
I was dying to know what he was going to say on the card.
Tubbs has not figured out this stupid mute button.
Tubbs, this is your fault. Tanya, what's wrong?
What do you need the note for? He sent the flowers to Jen. He's
I agree,
cheating.
but I wanted more. Now I know how people feel when we jump in too early. She jumped in too early. Tubbs, what's with you and the mute button? You know, you get Tubbs on Tinder, you don't get him back but one day a week. It's time for Ryan's Roses. It says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband just changed phones and had to get a new number. Well, the other day he got a text that said, you don't get to change your phone number without notifying me. I don't know what kind of games you're playing, but I'm over them. We need to learn to speak and parent amicably.
Wow.
And I really need my necklace from you. Thanks. So his wife sees that. The only justifiable explanation would be it's the wrong number texting the wrong number.
Let's hope.
Otherwise, he's got a kid with another woman
that his wife doesn't know about.
So she says she confronted him, and he says he has no idea who that text is from. So Rachel in Corona. I don't even know. I don't need that much more information. Rachel, good morning. I don't even know where to start because
good morning.
If this is a legit text, we have a real problem. How long have you been married to him?
We just celebrated our 15-year anniversary this past Sunday.
So do you genuinely think it's possible that your husband of 15 years could have a child with another woman and have this whole secret life that you don't know about?
In my heart, I want to say no, that is not possible because we've been together so long. but like there's something like that nags. It's like that women's intuition that just says like something just seems off. And like I feel sick to my stomach right now that this is even in the realm of possibility.
What was the reason for him changing his number?
Yeah.
Did he tell you, like, I'm going to change my number because...
Yeah, it wasn't a big deal. It was a thing that was going on in his office, and I think they got, like, a provider, carrier, or something like that, he said, and I didn't think anything of it until the text came through. And then when I asked about it, he was in the shower. It wasn't like I was snooping either, because
it just popped up.
We've been together so long. Yeah, it was on the charger. I was putting our kids down. We had 3 kids, and one came in, one of the twins. She was like, when's Daddy coming out? Well, he had worked late. So he was in the shower. He's like, I'll do bedtime with you after I get out. So she was just becoming antsy. So when I went back in to see how much longer was when I saw that he got a text message because I heard it ding. Well, I didn't think anything of it. I was just going to say, oh, honey, blah, 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 texted you or whatever. Well, and I looked and saw that was like, what?
Right. What is this?
So then tried not to lose my mind. But, when obviously if something like that happens, you go straight to the crazy place.
Mm-hmm.
And I went bananas. And so I asked, he's like, honey, this is ridiculous. It's a new number. It could be anybody. And so then I thought, okay, that's insane. He's right. I'm just, I don't know. I'm PMSing. I don't know. Something, I'm just stressing out or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was like something just kept nagging and nagging and nagging, which is why I reached out to you guys.
Okay, we're going to come back here and we will call your husband and try and find out what's going on, all right?
Okay, thanks, guys. So
Rachel's on the phone and she got this text. She screenshotted this text that her husband received because he changed numbers saying, you don't get to change her. So imagine you read this on your husband's phone and it's not from you. You don't get to change your phone number without notifying me. I don't know what kind of games you're playing, but I'm over them. We need to learn to speak and parent amicably, and I really need my necklace from you. So what you get from this is if the text is legit and it's not a misdirected text, then your husband has another child and had another relationship you didn't know anything about. What do you have any idea who this woman is, what her name is that sent this text?
I have no idea. Zero.
You don't know the name. Okay, guys, just curious to know if he sends the roses to Rachel, we need you to say, Ryan, you've my permission to call and whatever his name is on KIIS-FM. Go ahead.
Okay. Ryan, you definitely have my permission to call on KIIS-FM.
So we're going to make the phone call. Stay very, very quiet. Sisney's going to offer him some roses and try and find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so hang on and don't say anything until we all come in and notify him that he is on the air, all right?
Okay. Thanks, guys.
Here we go. Good luck.
Hello.
Hi, is this Josh?
Yes.
Hi, Josh. My name is Candace. I'm calling from Beautiful Blooms. We're a new flower shop here in Corona. How are you doing this morning?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So we're actually right on the corner of 6th and Lincoln, brand new, and we're doing a new promotion this week, giving away a dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. Is that something you'd be interested in?
Do I have to sign up for something or buy something?
No, they're absolutely free. We don't need credit card info or billing info, anything. We just hope that you like, or whoever gets them likes them and refers us to friends and family.
A dozen roses, just for free.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, why not?
Yay. Okay, so who would you like to send them to?
I'm going to send them to my wife.
And what's her name?
Rachel.
And what would you like to put on the card?
This will be our best Christmas ever. How's that sound?
This will be...
Josh, it's Ryan Seacrest. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio right now. We have your wife, Rachel, on the line, and she asked us to call you because she intercepted a text that was from another woman and talked about having another child, and she's concerned that something's going on behind her back. She's on the phone. Can you explain to her what happened?
Hang on. I'm just still kind of taking all this in.
Your wife is on the phone, and she's concerned that you're having you had a secret relationship affair and have a child.
You called the radio station.
It just doesn't seem right. In the way you responded when I asked you, it seemed like
it just seemed like you were hiding something, and that's not us. That's not been our relationship. Until now, I would never, ever have second-guessed you, but it's just the way you were acting, something seems off. Something seems off. And I love that you wanted to send the flowers to me. Like, it breaks my heart because then it makes me feel like I'm losing my mind, but there's just something in my head that says it doesn't add up. It doesn't add up, Josh.
Okay. Once again, I don't know who is sending those texts. You want me to call her?
These texts are coming from a strange number, a complete stranger, no other explanation.
I don't know who is sending those texts. I don't know how many times I have to say this, but
your wife was not certain. I'm just telling you what she told me.
I got a new phone number.
Mm-hmm. I understand that. I understand that, but I'm just telling you what she told us. I believe you, Josh. I believe this. And Rachel, I think that you can hear the sternness in his voice. I think he's telling the truth. I'm not quite sure. I don't know anything else about relationship. I think he's telling the truth.
How is your guys' relationship? How is your marriage after 15 years?
I thought good. Josh?
We have our ups and downs, just like every other couple.
But you love each other?
Well, of course. Yeah, we have 3 kids together.
All right, that's not for us to get into right now. Rachel, you heard from your husband. It was on the air. We're going to let you both go, and you can take it from here.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Sorry, Josh. I'll call you later.
Okay.
I was like, I don't like him. He's getting angry. And then I started believing him.
I believe him.
Right?
Yeah. I mean...
So it was this...
He even offered to call this person. Let's call the number.
Everything checks out. He was a little too angry for me, but everything other than that checks out, that he is legit, I think.
Oh, now you're doubting yourself?
No, I just say that. It's time for Ryan's Roses here. So this is a public service. If you've never heard this before, go the whole way through. You'll see what we're doing and why it is a public service event. It's from Rachel in Dana Point. She's worried that her husband is cheating on her. She says, I've recently noticed my husband tagged someone in a few of his photos, but there was no one in the photos. So I looked at the person. It's a very attractive woman with a private account. I think he's sending signals. I went into his DM. All right, let me get her.
Wow.
Where's Rachel? Rachel, good morning. So you went into your husband's DM. What did you find in there?
Oh, well, nothing good. I was looking at his account, like I was scrolling through, and I noticed that he tags someone in his photos, but there was no person in, like it was a picture of a place. So I sort of looked around, and the account was private. So I had to go into my husband's account to kind of look at what was being tagged, and it turns out it's this really attractive woman, and I'm really worried. She didn't, like, her name didn't appear, like sometimes it's a name and sometimes it's something weird, and so she didn't have a name attached to it. And anyway, when I looked through it, I noticed that the places that she'd posted from were also places that he had posted from on his account, and I'm really worried. I'm really worried about this.
Did you feel like your relationship was suffering before you discovered all this? Did you feel like things were disconnected?
No, we're newlyweds.
You felt
we've
like
only
all
been
was
married
good,
a year.
Yeah.
A year, like a little over a year now. And I mean, we're still in that sort of honeymoon phase, so that's why I don't understand what this is all about. We've always been really open with each other.
Hold on. Can you hold on? Rachel and Dana Point on the line. We're about to call her husband of only a year and a few months, who she already thinks is cheating on her. How long have you been with him before marriage?
We dated for a year prior to getting married. He's such a good guy. I love him. This is what I don't understand about this.
But you've seen that they have been in the same places.
Right. Where are these places?
Like on Instagram, they're in the same places.
Are they in town around here, or are they like out of town?
Well, they're within the sort of like the Southern California area, like Ventura, Riverside.
But they're not pictures together. They're just pictures in the same location.
Of like a scenic picture.
Yeah, a scenic picture of like a beautiful place, and they coincide.
Right, but we can make the phone call to find out more, but something's definitely going on. It's too coincidental.
Well, that's it. Something about this just doesn't feel right.
Plus, he's tagging her.
I know. That's what's weird to me.
That is strange.
Well,
Like he wants to get caught.
Let's call now. I need you to say, Ryan, you've my permission to call, and then his name on KIIS-FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on KIIS-FM.
All right, be very quiet. We're going to call him now. Sisney is going to offer him roses. Then she's going to try and find out who he wants to send them to and what message he wants to put on the card. What's the name of this other woman?
I don't know. I'm not really sure what her name is.
All right.
Here we go. Stay very quiet.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Adam, please?
Yeah, this is Adam.
Hi, Adam. My name is Willa. I'm calling from Beach Blooms. How you doing this morning?
I'm good. Fine, thank you.
So we're right on PCH right here in Dana Point, new to the area. And the reason I'm calling is because we're offering a chance for anybody that lives around here, local residents, to send free roses to anybody that they like today. They are free. I don't need anything from you, any credit card info or anything like that. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family. And we can just start with the name of the person you'd like to send the roses to.
Yeah, how about, Linda.
Linda.
Yeah, Linda.
And what would you like to put on the card? Well, actually, we have a bunch of different options that you can choose from. We have congratulations, thank yous, I'm sorry cards, I love you cards. We have romantic cards that have hearts on them.
You know what? No. She'll know.
So just to Linda? Love
just to Linda,
Adam?
Yeah.
Would you like me to write love Adam?
Okay.
Adam, it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and we have your wife, Rachel, on the line. How long have you been cheating on your wife with Linda?
We know.
Wait, what?
How long have you been cheating on your wife with Linda?
Adam, I'm devastated. Who is Linda?
Honey, Linda's my cousin.
You do not have a cousin named Linda.
She's my cousin. Okay, she's technically not my cousin, but like her family grew up in the same street as me, and like our families were like really close. Like we basically grew up like.
Just to save you a little wind, we have been looking at the Instagram account of Linda's.
Yeah, we have all the evidence.
And you guys are in the same place, the same time, and you're tagging her photos. So we now know.
Why are you sending her flowers?
I'm just trying to be friendly. Like I said, she's a close family friend. I'm just trying to be friendly.
Flowers without a note?
Red roses and love Adam?
Yeah, family members love each other. Why can't
I think you're loving a little too much.
Yeah, you're not family.
We think you're being too friendly. We're afraid you're being a little too friendly. You know, that's the issue. Look, Adam, if you're cheating on your wife, now's the time to tell her while we're all here.
I am not cheating like this. You know, I'm just being ganged up on. I'm not cheating.
All right, ganged up on at all. This is just me, Sisney, Tanya, and your wife asking you if you're cheating on her.
I can't believe this. I mean,
Rachel,
if you wanted to be with somebody else, why did you even marry me?
Mm-hmm.
What are you I love you, Rachel.
Why are you tagging another woman's photographs? Why are you in the same place? Yes. Come on, Adam, please. Let's just be transparent right here in this moment.
I did not. If we were in the same place, I was just.
I cannot believe you did this, Adam.
Adam, you've been married a year and a half. You have the chance to send flowers, roses to somebody. You decide not to send them to your wife. It's a problem.
Big problem.
Did you think we wouldn't know?
What?
And you're tagging her photos, dude. Are you trying to get caught? You're trying to get caught. Is that what it is?
I'm not. No. What are you talking about? Get caught for what? I'm just, like I said, there's a close family friend, and I'm just trying to be friendly. Like I don't like. Rachel, listen.
You were just
Rachel,
trying to be
listen.
friendly. Why didn't you invite her over to our house? Why didn't we have her for dinner?
Because I was afraid I'd get this kind of response.
Oh,
Wow.
come on. I've lost interest now in you, Adam.
I can't.
We understand that you're trying to cover it all up. Rachel, I'm going to let you take this up with your husband. I think you have all the information you need, okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
I wish you good luck.
I love you, Rachel.
Oh, please.
And on that note. Oh, please, exactly. I'm uninterested. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan, I caught my husband kissing a woman we both know. Good night on the lips after dinner that we were at. It was quick, but it looked meaningful. Now, there are friendly lip kissers, and I friendly lip kiss some people, and it's totally fine. So it might have been a friendly lip kiss. She says it was busy because it was a group. Everyone was saying goodbye to each other, so no one was really looking. It could also been you're going for different cheeks, and all of a sudden you end up in the same spot. I did confront him about it. He said it was just a mistake, one of those oops, we just turned the wrong way, and it happened type of thing. I don't think there's much to this. I mean, this I see this all the time.
No, it's a woman's intuition.
Oh, here we go with that.
Well, it's true. She
that
senses
intuition,
something.
the power of that magical, it's the sixth sense, that intuition.
It really is.
True.
Number 6 of the senses. True that? As for Don.
That.
All right, Rachel, good morning. Thanks for calling. See, to me, this seems like it's just an innocent either mistake or a friendly platonic lip kiss.
You know, Anna, she's cute. She's pretty. She's like a pretty girl. And, you know, she's a friend, but she's not super close. Like, she's just a mutual friend of ours. And, like, you know, in the way that it happened, it was like, it was so busy. Everyone was kind of saying goodbye. And it was this weird moment that I just, at the right time, just looked over and they kissed. And
well, but when you say they kissed, give me the duration of the kiss. Count it out.
It was like a good solid, like, 3 seconds, you know?
That's a long time.
That is a long time.
Yeah, they noticed, and it was like...
Hang on. You can't stay just closed mouth for 3 seconds. That's a long time. It's like a frozen shot.
Yeah.
And that's what I thought. It was just weird. And then when I got in the car, I was like, what the hell was that? And he was like, oh, you know, it was just a mistake, babe. Don't worry about it. Like, we like, our heads turned at the same time. It was really awkward. It was weird, whatever. And I was just like, I don't know. I just didn't believe him, you know? It was just something weird about it. It was too long, first of all. And it was just like too weird. And her husband wasn't there. You know, it was all couples that night, but her husband wasn't there. So, you know, it wasn't like anyone was really watching her. She kind of got lost in the shuffle. And then all of a sudden she's kissing my husband.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll put you on hold. We'll come back. We'll make the call. How long have you been married?
We've been married for 5 years now.
And do you have kids?
We have one son.
And it wasn't like they were trying to hide this or anything, right?
No.
They're in the same room.
I'm just saying.
No, we were
That's
all,
why I don't
it was
think
like
there's
all
no
outside in the valet. So it was all kind of like, you know, everyone's outside. There's noise. There's everyone saying goodbye.
Same
it was
space. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Hang on for 1 second. I'm picturing a group of people either in the living room or, like she said, outside in a parking lot there. And I just don't think this is going to go anywhere. Let's come back.
Yeah, like if there was something going on, then they wouldn't just do it right there.
Right. For sure, you'd make sure you wouldn't kiss the person that you're hooking up with in front of your wife. Like, for sure.
Unless
right?
if they were really drunk.
All right. Well, somebody was driving because they were in the car. Okay, Rachel, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on KIIS-FM.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call on KIIS-FM.
We're going to call him, and we're going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he puts on the card, who he sends them to, and
my God.
What he writes to that person. Okay?
Okay.
Good luck.
Okay, thanks.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Joseph?
This is him?
Hi, this is Nicole. I'm calling from Buena Park Floral Design. We're a new flower shop here on Beach Boulevard. How you doing this morning?
Pretty good. How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. I'm calling because we're doing a promotion this week where we're giving out free flowers, and you've been selected today to receive a free dozen roses.
Really?
Yeah, you can send them to anybody that you'd like. We're just doing a promotion to try to, get our business up and running since we're new here. And I don't need any billing information from you. They're totally free.
No delivery fee, no extra charge or anything?
No, nothing. We just said that, if whoever gets the flowers, if they like them, they just refer us to friends and family, and, hopefully we can get some more business in here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so what do I do now?
I just need the name of the person you want to send them to.
Okay.
So who would that
be? Anna.
Okay, is that with one N or two N's?
Two N's.
Okay. And what would you like to write on the note?
Write a note, you said?
Yeah, you can write a little note.
Just write amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. And then do you want me to say from or love? Or?
Can you do all of them with capital letters?
All caps. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, all caps. Yeah, and she'll know who it's from. So
she'll know who it's from?
Anything else. It's just amazing.
Okay.
Joseph, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. Your wife, Rachel, is on the phone.
Hey.
I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the air.
Joseph, are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me?
What's going on with you and Anna, Joseph?
What are you talking about? Relax, real quick.
What do you mean? I just
nothing's going on.
I can't believe you sent her roses and you said amazing, and she'll know who it's from. So obviously there is something going on here.
Joseph, your wife had told us that you kissed her on the lips after dinner or something in a parking lot one night. And
the other day, remember that 2 weekends ago? No, Joseph, it's done. It's
Rachel,
done.
I leaned in
he doesn't need to explain
hug her,
himself,
and
okay?
she kind of turned her
Joseph,
face towards my lips, and I just had to go with the moment. What am I supposed to do?
Joseph, I don't want to hear your excuses, okay? And you know what? I'm going to tell her husband, too. I'm telling her husband,
Are you having a
okay?
bad
So you're
date?
done. No, I'm done with you. Goodbye.
Joseph.
Rachel.
Rachel.
Oh, man.
Did she hang up?
She hung
Rachel.
up.
Joseph, are you there? Patty, is she gone?
Man.
She said that you kissed her on the lips and then you just sent flowers to this woman. How could you be innocent? I mean, why would you send roses saying amazing? It doesn't make any sense.
I know, but nothing has been happening between her and I. So
Joseph, you sent flowers to her saying amazing.
How do you not send flowers to your wife?
Yeah, I do bigger things for her than just
No. What do you mean to? What's this amazing that you sent Anna?
We had a little conversation, real little exchange. It was a little energy. It doesn't mean
you're flirting with her.
Going to happen. And I just said, okay, you're amazing. And I said, and I think if I send her with a letter amazing, she'll remember the conversation.
So you're hitting on her.
Maybe it's not the right thing to do. Yes, maybe I'm realizing it's not the. Well, what do you think I should do? Now you're give me advice since you're an expert here.
I'm not an expert. I have no advice. My only advice would be to track down your wife right now because I think that she's a little upset. I think you need to probably stop hitting on other women.
Yeah.
Okay, man. I gotta go. I'm sorry.
Hello?
What?
That was the weirdest call ever. She lit up. He stayed on.
Yeah,
I really thought he was going to hang up. I'm impressed that we got him to stay on. Then he wanted advice. We have no advice. I can't give you advice. Advice is don't send flowers to Anna.
Speechless.
So didn't I hear him say she kissed him?
Yeah.
She kissed him, so it wasn't an accident. Because if he thought she did it on purpose, then it wasn't an accident.
He's lying.
Even if he didn't do something physically, well, he did. He kissed her goodnight and then he sent flowers saying amazing. I mean, there's just, I don't think there's any good story that can get you out of that. Advice, don't do what you just did.
Yeah. Love your wife and only your wife.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. So Gina, this is a public service that Ellen and I have been doing for over 10 years now on KIIS. And the way this works is we say, look, if there's something happening in your relationship and you can't understand what's going on, or you just don't have the peace of mind you need, then you should address that with your partner. If you can't get the information you want, feel free to reach out to us, send us an email, and then we'll look at the email. We'll call you, see if you want to tell the story on the air. And that's kind of where we are with Rachel.
Okay, so you pretty much ruin lives.
No, we don't ruin lives.
Just kidding. No,
we're helping.
Okay.
Yeah,
Everybody though that is from LA loves Ryan Roses.
But do they love it because it's helping someone out, or do they love it because it makes them feel better about the craziness in their own lives?
I think B. They love the drama.
Because I find it interesting how many people are disappointed if we hear from someone that's not cheating.
I know, right?
Like they're let down.
Boring.
Okay, let me grab Rachel. Rachel's story here. Rachel, thanks for coming on with us in Huntington Beach. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing all right. Thank you.
All right, let me read this email. She says, my fiance and I were getting married in less than 3 weeks. Things have been amazing. Some of his cousins arrived last weekend and they all went out. This wasn't the bachelor party. This was just a night out with the guys. He didn't come home that night and said they just stayed at one of his friends' house because they were all drunk. That made sense to me, but I felt he was trying to avoid me the whole day after he came home. I asked his sister if she knew where they had gone, and at first she looked at me like it was a crazy question and then said, he's my brother. That's all she said. So what am I supposed to think? My wedding's weeks away. So all right, he goes out, he doesn't come home, and she looks at you and says, he's my brother, as if she knows something that he did that's wrong. Did she look like she was full of guilt knowledge?
She was just being weird. I mean, I couldn't tell if she knew something, but she seemed defensive, like, he's my brother.
Like, I'm taking his side. He's my brother.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Like, if I know something, I'm not going to tell you. And she, by the way, is one of my bridesmaids. I mean, Maggie's been a really close friend of mine. We've been together for 6 years, so she's like my sister. And, I mean, she was pulled up in my driveway. She didn't even get out of the car. She was being really weird and not compassionate.
But do you not think you're jumping to conclusions here? I mean, this seems a little panic-oriented. The fact that he went out, it's very likely that they had a great time. It's family. They're cousins, right? So they have fun. I mean, it's like, I'm having my buddies come in from Atlanta. Haven't told you about this yet, guys. I'm having 7 of my buddies I grew up with in Atlanta.
No way.
I'm taking them out. I mean, you know, they're all married. They got kids. They would overconsume.
Yeah.
And then I could see them, well, they're going to crash in mine because they're invited, but I could see this happening with them, and then their wives would be fine with it. But I feel like you're just jumping to this panic without any sort of reason to think he might be cheating. Like, do you think that there's another woman? Do you think that he doesn't want to take the next step? What's your concern?
I mean, the reason that I am feeling this way isn't because he didn't come home that night. I was cool with that. That I would rather him stay at his friend's house than drive drunk, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I've never had a trust issue with him, but I'm telling you, he has been so weird to me. It's like he doesn't really...
He's getting married in 3 weeks. What do you think? He's not going to be not weird.
Well, he's like avoiding me, though, and it feels... I don't know. It feels like there's just something going on in his head, and I don't know if it's that he accidentally did something when he was drunk that night, or...
I think he's just panicked because he's marrying you. Not you, but getting married.
Well, then he should talk to me about it.
I agree. I hope you're wrong, because it does sound like she's over, like, just
I
panicking.
think so.
Yeah.
Rachel, do you want to marry this man?
Absolutely, yes.
You're not looking for an out here.
No.
Okay. Rachel, I want to call him if you don't mind. What we're going to do is bring Patty in. She's pregnant, and she's going to offer your fiance some roses. What we want to find out is who he's going to send them to, and then, of course, what he puts on the card. Now, it would be extremely bizarre for him to send them to any other woman that would not be you 3 weeks out from your wedding. So I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on KIIS-FM.
Yes, I absolutely give you permission. Thank you so much.
Okay, and what's his name? All right, good luck. We're going to put you, just be very quiet. Let's see if we can find out. Patty's dialing him up now, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Andrew?
That's me.
Andrew, hi, my name's Patty, and I'm calling from Flowers for Any Day. How are you?
Okay. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm calling because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. I'm calling 5 people today, and you're one of them. What you can get here is a free bouquet plus free delivery at no charge to you. All I need is the name of the person you want to send them to and a note, and I make sure they get delivered today by 6 p.m. the latest.
Can I just ask, did I win a contest or something?
It's technically a contest. What happened is you may have bought something online a few weeks ago, and you opt in for promotions and coupons, and there's one of the promotions you get.
Oh, okay. Great. Okay, sure. Yeah.
Awesome. So let's start with the, am I delivering this to a business or a residence?
To a residence.
Residence?
In fact, you'd be delivering it to my residence because I would like to deliver the flowers to my fiancée, Rachel.
Andrew, it's Ryan Seacrest and Gina on 102.7 KIIS-FM. How are you? Hello? Hello? Andrew? Hello? Andrew? Patty, call him back. Can you call him back?
Yes, I'm calling him back
All right.
now.
Hey, Rachel, hey, bear with us for 1 second. It looks like when I told him he's on the air, he hung up. That was your fiance, right?
Yeah.
All right. So Gina, this is your first.
Yes.
So we have to tell them that they're on the air. He then hung up. Usually guys don't, believe it or not, but he did. So Patty's trying to get him back. Rachel, I want to try and get him back on the air so we can get some answers for you about what was going on that night. Patty, did you get him?
Yeah, well, I'm on the phone with him.
Okay. And what's he saying? Why did he hang up?
He's not happy with the fact that we called him on the radio.
I understand.
Hold on, okay?
Yeah. You're talking to me?
No, I'm talking to him.
Okay.
Andrew, no, I understand. Well,
So,
the reason she did...
okay, Rachel?
Yes.
Is he, what's the right word? What kind of guy is he? Does he complain? He's complaining to Patty right now about us calling him, basically.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Patty? Does he
doesn't
complain?
complain a lot.
He does not?
Is he an angry
No,
guy?
but
Is he angry?
he has a temper from time to time, but not very often.
Does he have a temper?
Here and there, but not.
All right, hold on. Do you have him?
Yes.
What's the problem?
He's just not happy with us calling him.
Right.
But
Will he go on the air?
No, he won't.
All right. Do you have him on your handset?
I told him we called him because his
Rachel asked us to call, right?
Yes.
Okay, can you ask him that? Do you have him on the phone now?
Yes.
All right, ask him this. What was he doing crashing at the house? Tell him that Rachel reached out to us and feels like he was up to something. Is there any reason for her to be concerned?
Yes. Yes, we understand that.
Can you ask him that? Rachel,
okay.
I'm talking through Patty to him.
She just, all she wants to know, and Ryan also wants to know this, I know.
Is
that
what was going on at the house?
Is there any reason your fiance should be concerned?
So what's happening, Rachel, is apparently he's yelling at
He wants
Patty.
to talk to her, not to us.
He wants to talk to you, not to us. Ask him, does he want to marry Rachel?
Do you want to marry your fiance? He says it's more complicated than that and it's not my business.
What would be complicated, Rachel? He said it's more complicated than that.
I have no idea.
Okay.
No, I understand.
All right. So Patty's dealing with him. This is, Gina, this is not the way it generally happens. Rachel, here's the deal.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm just looking at Patty's face. Rachel, here's what you need to do. I'm going to let you hang up with us. Your fiance's angry at us for calling him. Patty's still on the line with him, but based on her face, it's not a great conversation. And when we just asked him, does he want to get married to you? He said it's complicated. So this is not good. I didn't think that this sounded like a problem, but I think you're 3 weeks from marriage. This is not good. We're going to let you go. And Patty, I'm going to let her go. Are you still on with this guy?
Yeah, he's.
Okay, I'm going to let her go. So hang up with him. If he's angry with you, let him go.
She will call you right now.
Let him go. Okay, Rachel, I'm going to let you go too, okay?
Okay.
Okay, good luck, sweetheart. And we're here every day. You can let us know if we can do anything else. I'm sorry, okay?
Okay. All right. Thank you.
So, generally, that's not the way this happens.
It's rough.
3 weeks from a wedding, and it's complicated.
What does that mean?
It's not good.
From a guy, if a guy says it's complicated at all,
It's not good. It's not good. I mean, this guy should be doing everything she says 3 weeks out.
You think?
That's all he should be doing.
Especially after spending a long night out of drinking
Right,
and not
exactly.
coming
Like
home.
he needs to be doing that. All right, Rachel reached out to us for Ryan's Rose. Rachel, good morning.
Good morning.
So I see your sister's husband saw your fiance at dinner with another woman. What happened?
Yeah, so he called and, he didn't really want to say anything because he didn't want to get involved. But he was worried because he said that it seemed romantic, and I guess they were drinking a lot and really touchy-feely, but my sister and he thought that I should know. So I don't know. I didn't have enough information to confront him about it. So I came to you.
I think he did the right thing. I think he did the right thing by he saw it, he felt something was off, and he reported it back to your sister. I think that's probably the right thing to do. So now, any idea who he was with?
I have no idea. Honestly, I don't know.
Okay. Let's come back and we'll try and call him and see if we can find out. All right. It's KIIS FM. Her sister's husband saw her fiance at dinner with another woman. That's all we know. So Rachel, we're going to call your husband now, see if we can find out. Just say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on KIIS FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on KIIS FM.
All right. We're going to do that now. Be very quiet. Let's see what we can find out. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go. Be very quiet till we tell him he's on the air. Here we go. Good luck.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Seth.
Yeah, this is Seth.
Hi, Seth. My name is Candace. I'm calling from The Garden. We're actually a floral design business that services the Santa Fe Springs area. How you doing this morning?
I'm well, thanks. How are you?
So good, thank you. We're trying to promote our delivery service, and what we're doing is we're offering local residents a promotion today of a free dozen red roses. You can send them to anybody that you'd like. They are free. We don't need any cash, credit card info, anything like that from you. We just hope that you leave us a good Yelp review or refer us to friends and family.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds, I'm game.
Okay, wonderful. What's the name of the person you'd want to send them to?
I'd like to send these flowers to my wife, Tracy.
Okay. What would you like to put on the card?
I'll say happy birthday with an exclamation point. I love you, Seth. Short and sweet.
Great.
Tracy? Seth, it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. You're married to a woman named Tracy?
Yeah, I am.
Do you have a Rachel in your life?
Okay, I get it. I see what's happening here.
Well, could you tell us what's happening? Rachel's on the phone with us.
Yeah, your wife? Do you mean your ex-wife, right?
Not exactly.
Well, Seth, who are you married to?
I'm married to Tracy.
Rachel, is that true?
Well, hey, what is happening right now? Well, you said you were divorced.
Rachel, yes. When I met you, Tracy and I were separated.
No, you said you were divorced.
But I said that, divorced. But I understand. I said that. It wasn't completely true, but at the time, I thought we were heading in that direction.
Hold on. I need to understand some things. Rachel, you're engaged to Seth. He proposed to you. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay, you've been together for 2 years. When did he propose?
Yeah.
How long ago?
What? It's probably 6 months ago now.
Seth, did you propose to Rachel?
I can see how she would see it that way.
Seth, did you propose to Rachel?
At the time, I thought that my separation was going to end in divorce, and I was excited about Rachel, but, things changed.
And then you reconciled with your wife you never split with?
Correct.
And why didn't you tell Rachel? What are you doing?
She beat me to it, I guess.
Seth, you were out with... you've been... Where have you been sleeping, Seth?
I with Rachel.
Oh my gosh.
Where does Tracy think you are?
Yeah.
At my place. She doesn't know about Rachel. But she will.
Seth.
I'm going to give her a call.
Well, Seth, I think you're doomed on both paths here, my friend. I think this is... Rachel, you feel free to say what you want to say, and we'll let you guys go and work on this.
I don't know when you thought you were going to tell me that.
You can't stay with a person that does something like this, Rachel.
No.
Absolutely
Seth,
not.
we're going to drop your call. We're going to let you go. So you had no idea. You had no idea that he was still with Tracy.
No, he told me he was divorced.
So what was he going to do? Just ride this out as long as he could?
I have no idea. Who thinks like that?
we've literally been together for 2 years, and at no point did he manage to muster up the confidence to tell me that he's still married.
Okay, well, now you know facts, and now you've got to do what's best for you. Good luck, Rachel. Thank you so much for reaching out to us. Yeah, I mean, he was leading a double life. It was a double life narrative, right?
Exactly.
All right, Leah is on the phone here. Leah, good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. Good.
So, Seth, this guy, Seth in Santa Fe Springs, he was engaged to Rachel, and he never split with his wife, Tracy. He reconciled with his wife, Tracy, while still being engaged to Rachel and hadn't told Rachel. So she naturally, well, the guy's living a double life. Where does that end? What happens from there?
Yeah, I mean, this is just really another cautionary tale from anyone that does dating apps, Tinder and everything else. Like, you really have to do your homework to see if someone is married. There's tons of married guys on there because all they want to do is have their cake and eat it too. Like, you really have to be careful out there because this happens all the time.
But I think if you're Rachel, obviously there's no question you don't want to speak to him ever again. Now, my question is,
you don't.
If you're Tracy, then you don't know about Rachel, and now you found out about Rachel, are you still going to reconcile? I hope
you're
I don't
out
think so.
too. Yeah.
I wouldn't personally. If he's already out there, whether it was, I started when we weren't together or we were breaking up, he continued that while they were reconciling. So is that really a fair and open relationship?
This guy, Seth, acted like he was going to handle it with Tracy. Like, she'll be okay. I don't think so, Seth. I think you really backed yourself into a corner. Thanks for calling, Leah. So 30%, I'm reading here. Reportedly, 30% of dating app users are married.
30?
That's why I just
But
looking
like
it up. 30%.
married and sneaking around, or still legally married, but they're separated and they have been for a lot of years.
I can't spell that in the search.
Yeah. Okay.
42% of people on dating apps, 42%, 8% away from half, are in a relationship.
That is mind blowing.
Wild.
I mean, that's what you're dealing with.